What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. For today's video, we are going to be doing a summertime inspired look. Yeah, so let's get right into it. As always, we're going to start off with primer. Primer I am using for the moment. It is not empty. There's still some in the container. It works. Why not use it? It's by Huda Beauty, and this one is their pre-makeup complexion base. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did. Complexion Perfection pre-makeup base. And just going to 1.5 pumps, and we're going to get to applying it. So the motivation behind today's video, you know, we're like a few days out from June, right? I go out this morning and I have like on my jacket and walking my dogs. Like, first of all, the moment, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm looking in the monitor to see if I see it. But I go out to walk my dogs, and the moment that the air hit me, like my eyes and everything just started running. And I'm like, oh, for real, allergies? This what y'all doing? But I had to look a little further in the distance. They were cutting the grass. So I'm like, okay, that's why it looks like I'm sitting here bawling my eyes out. But anywho, so I have on my jacket, and it is hot outside at like 9 o'clock in the morning. And when I mean hot, it's like damn near 80 degrees. So I was like, yeah, it's time to get outside, enjoy this weather. And it just got me pumped for like all things summer. Like, you know, the festivals that's coming back, you know, that's gonna open back up, birthdays, and my baby son's graduation is in a few weeks. So yeah, I like, first thing popped in my head, like if you're gonna do a tutorial, if you're gonna do a video, it definitely has to be summer makeup inspired. So that's why we're here. Now that we have on our base, I'm going to, because now more than ever this time of the year for me, it's definitely needed. I'm going to apply a little bit of Beauty Bakerie's flour powder, pretty much just the areas that are prone to oil, you know, showing up and kind of making an appearance in spite of me doing all this prep and prime for my makeup. And the shade that I'm using is Almond. Just going to apply a light layer. And for my foundation, I had to go in the vault. I had to pull out an oldie. It's this one here, and it is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Luminous foundation, and the shade that I use in this one is 480C. I am just going to shake it. Shake, 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 shake. And we're gonna do 2 pumps. Hopefully that's all it takes is 2 pumps. And I'm going to apply using a e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Yeah, I've been using this foundation since, honestly, the day it launched. But I'm glad I still had a brand new one that I hadn't touched. So, what better day to pull it out than today? First concealer I'm going to be using is by Marc. This is his Extra Shot Concealer / Foundation. Now, okay, I use it for the concealer purposes. The shade that I use is 410 Deep, and the reason that I use it for the concealer benefits is because this one has a tad bit of caffeine extract in it, and if you keep late nights like me, deal with any sort of under eye inflammation, under eye puffiness, tired eyes. Caffeine can definitely assist in helping to wake that area up. So that's why I use it. Yeah. And then on top of the Marc Jacobs concealer, what I am going to use is Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer, and the shade I'm going to use is number 9, and I'm just going to put that right below the Marc Jacobs one. And all of this is just pretty much going to help give me a little bit of coverage as well as brightness in that area. And to set all of my concealers, because I used both a darker concealer off camera to just kind of create that cool shadow, you know, in various spots that are needed, as well as the concealers that I applied on camera. So the powder that I'm going to use to set these guys is by Bakerie. I have really been loving their powders. I've said it in other videos. I wish I would have known about them sooner. I would have used them way before now. But now that I know about them, they are becoming one of my favorites. So this one is called Caramel or Plantain. I'm going to use this one for the under eye area. And I'm going to apply it using a damp beauty sponge. Why damp? Well, when you use it and it's damp, it actually helps your makeup and your skin to properly absorb it and not just sit as a dry layer on top of already dried makeup. So it helps, at least in my experience, it helps to fuse the powder to the makeup properly and not have it be, you know, layers on top of layers, which then will result in having multiple textures of makeup on your face. And then I'm going to use Bakerie Flower in the shade Almond. I'm going to use a light dusting of this one and just kind of put it all throughout to just kind of set everything. And to prep our eyes for our eyeshadow, I am going to be using by NYX Cosmetics. This is their eyeshadow primer, and it is in the shade Skin Tone. To apply the eyeshadow primer, I will be using a Morphe brush. This is M705. Just going to apply a light layer to my entire eye area. And for me, it doesn't have to be picture perfect, the application, as long as it is thin and it is enough to assist in laying the eyeshadow down properly, because for me, eyeshadow primer works best, you know, under my eyeshadow. For one, it helps to prevent creasing. Creasing tends to come you know, under your eyeshadow or through your eyeshadow in the event that you sweat, that you have a eyeshadow that pigment is not, you know, all that. That tends to crumble, that, you know, just does not have any sort of longevity in the makeup. Using a primer works so good for me. The palette that we will be working from today is Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. And the first shade that we are going to be using is this orange matte one here, which is entitled Fireworks. And to apply the shade, I will be using a Morphe M504 brush. This brush is like the mother of blending brushes. Oh my gosh. I thought that I had like some really good, you know, blending brushes. When I got a hold to this brush, oh my goodness. Honestly, I don't need nothing else. I'm good. This is the only brush I need. So we are going to apply that up in the crease area, and then we're actually going to bring it above the crease area, just a smidget below your brow bone. And we're going to bring it all the way across. Let's see, do I love it? Do I love it? Do we need any more? I'm gonna apply a tad bit more. Let's make the color vibrant as we can. And then the color we are going to use next is this guy here, which is called Electric. And I'm going to apply it using the same blending brush. Because this is a shimmer shade and I'm being bold here, we're going to apply thin layers and just kind of work our way up. And I'm going to apply that underneath. When they say electric, they mean it, because it is vibrant. I mean, you just have to be careful in how you build it up because it is so vibrant. But all of these are really beautiful colors. They just require a little bit of imagination, some bravery, and some new color combination concepts. So now what I'm doing, I'm not applying any more product. I'm just going along the outer perimeter of Electric, and I'm just softening it so there's really no harsh lines between Electric and Fireworks. And now I'm going to take a colored eyeliner, a fun colored eyeliner by LA Girl Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Deep Violet. I picked this one up from Ulta. You could possibly pick it up from any of your local drugstore retailers, Walgreens, Dwayne Reed, CVS, Walmart, those sorts of places. Ulta, which is where I got mine from. I am going to line my lower lash line, kind of bringing it near the waterline. And you can do it kind of thick if you like, because we're actually going to put a shadow on top of it. My allergies are really kicking me in the ovaries right now. Oh my gosh. It's like my eyes just want to full on just waterworks, like I've been watching some sort of super emotional movie or something. Oh, I hate this time of the year for me. Only because of that, like the heat and being able to wear fun clothes. I'm so here for it, but the damn allergies, ugh. Anywho, so now that I've applied the Deep Violet eyeliner, I'm going to go in and apply this one here, which is a shimmer shade in purple. It is called Act. And to do so, I am going to be using a Morphe M321 brush. So I'm just going to lightly sweep over. And for a dose of inner tear duct or inner eye tear duct highlight, I'm going to be using this icy shade here, which is called Aerialist. I'm going to use a Clean Morphe M321 very lightly. Use the tip and just go in and apply just a little bit to the inner eye area. For our bronzer, I'm going to be using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Face Palette. This one is in the deepest shade, or the deepest shade group. It is entitled Tropical Getaway. If you guys have yet to see it, shame on you, because I did a video review on it, but I'll show you again. So this is the bronzer, this is the highlight, and this is the blush. So we're going to use the bronzer and a tad bit of the highlight. And I'm going to apply it using a bronzer brush. Just going to go in, get a little bit. This one, again, if you have not yet seen my review, from what I was told, there are not that many, that are, there are not that many videos thus far that are at least searchable on YouTube that has someone who is of darker skin tone giving a review on this particular face palette. So if you have not yet watched it, I will definitely put a card above and a link in the description box below if you are, interested in seeing a review on this palette. And then I'm now going to go in and use the highlight. I typically don't do highlight, but this one gives me a completely different vibe. So I don't particularly mind using it. And for a blush, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place, the Saharan Volume 1 Blush Collection. And let me tell you why. It's summer. I want an orange blush, right? I want an orange creamsicle, dreamsicle type blush color. And guess who lived up to that request? You got it. Juvia's Place. So yeah, this palette will always be one of my favorites. For that reason, they knew the assignment. They did exactly what needed to be done. Their blushes, no matter the shade, they show up on us. They are vibrant, they are playful, they are fun, and they complement our skin tones. So yeah, that is why I will forever be a fan. And moving on to our lippy, the lip liner I'm going to be using for this look is by MAC Cosmetics. It is in the shade Chestnut. So I'm just going to line the perimeter of my lips with this one. And to fill in my lips, I will be using by NYX Cosmetics their Candy Slick Lip Gloss. And this one is in the shade S'more, Please. So I'm just going to apply that now to my lips. look a mess, don't judge me. It's gonna come into form. Just give me a second. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Off camera I applied my lashes, which are by Lilly Lashes of the moment. For me, are Randi with a I, not a Y. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. I am actually really in love with how the how the look came out. This is definitely a summertime look that I think I will be pulling off. I'm digging the fact that although it's a smoky eye, it's a vibrant, colorful one. That's always a plus. Summertime, you know, that's when we bring out the vibrant colors. So I am all here for it. And guys, that is it. That's all I have for this video. Feel free to leave me comments in the comment box below. I enjoy chatting with you guys and interacting with you. In the description box, I will definitely enclose a list of each and every item that was used today to achieve this look. And until next time, my friends, as always, thank you so much for your support. I will leave you with a selection of other goodies that you guys can tune into. And yeah, so we shall chat again soon.